And this particular episode is being brought to you by Skio Clothing. You see it right there. It's www.skioclothing.com. Make sure you go right now to check that great clothing out from the brother at skioclothing.com.
Yeah, shout out to Reese, man. What we got next, brother?
Meek. Let's talk about Meek real quick, man, because our publicist actually sent us this story. Even though I did see this last night, and Meek Mill put up a tweet or Instagram post saying, "I'm shooting the rest of my videos in Philly." Now, it may not seem like much when somebody's saying that, but if you know the history of Meek Mill, the recent history of his back and forth with a couple local Philly area rappers, you would think that this is kind of like, you know what I mean, look, I'm coming here to make my videos. I'm coming here to do my thing. I'm from Philly. F y'all niggas. And essentially that's what he's saying. But I'm not saying that I have a problem with it. Because if I'm from an area, ain't nobody keep me out that area either. I don't care what they say, you know what I mean? But cooler heads could prevail. Meek's a little older than a lot of these cats he's going back and forth with. So, you know, he could have still done it in Philly, in my opinion, but maybe not announced it. Just did his thing and got out of there. But when you saying that, it's almost like you're inviting the ops, you know what I mean, in and saying, all right, nigga, fuck you. I'm coming to do a video here. Philly's my home. What you gonna do about it? That's just my opinion.
Meek Mill's 33 years old. We watched his brother since he was a teenager grow up out of Philly and make a name for himself. We watched him sit in a correctional facility for 5 months while we fought for him to get out in Chester, Pennsylvania, for riding dirt bikes and unfairly being on probation for over a decade. We watched his brother, what we thought, grow and mature as he sat with billionaires and millionaires and tried to do police reform and justice reform. You would think that at a certain point, the petty shit and the childish shit and the immature shit would kind of pass over a brother who's already been through the shit that he's been through. And I ain't seen it yet, man. I ain't seen it yet. There's been certain things in his behavior that kind of shows you that he just hasn't quite gotten over that. He still enjoys that piece of the phone just a little bit.
Yeah.
And that enjoyment of the going back and forth and the comments and all that just a little bit, to where it's like a little bit of stunting and the elevation of where he really can go. I don't know if that's musically, because we're rumored to see some music. I'm very curious and going to give my honest opinion, because we love Meek, but if it ain't no evolution, I'm damn sure going to call it out, because I don't want to hear about you talking about no childish shit. I don't want to hear you going back and forth with no kids. You know how it is in these neighborhoods. We've seen what happens to some of the most prominent, greatest, famous rappers of all time. None of them are safe when it comes to somebody wanting to have a target on your back. And I don't even know why you would bring that type of energy around if you were happen to be in Philly, because nobody can stop you from being anywhere. Why are you projecting that out here for people to see it? Even if you ain't here no more, why are you even taunting that piece of raw meat?
We all do that, and we got to stop doing that. It's all about fronting on the next nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a bigger chain than him. You got more money. When I seen Meek doing that, you know, on Instagram with the young cat, I'm like, dang, dog. Like, I get it. I understand it. And that's, you probably feeling like that. You in a big crib. You got 10 cars. You got 100 chains, 50 watches. You feeling like that nigga. I understand it, but women don't really like that, dog. Women like they like the person that's gonna sit in the crib and just he has it, but he ain't gotta boast. He ain't gotta show it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's doing it for women. Maybe he's doing it for the dudes on the block. I don't know, but it's just you know. I love Meek Mill. I love his music. I've been a follower of him ever since, you know, he had the nappy braids, and, you know, he was even in our area handing out CDs, and I've seen him in Philly a few times in a few clubs he popped into when he had the bottle of Ciroc, just drinking that. So it's just like, we fans of Meek Mill. Don't get us wrong. But like you said, I don't think he was able to overcome, you know, kind of still being a big ass kid. So I just hope everything turns out good. I think it will. And we'll definitely see, man.
Indeed, man. Meek Mill, stay safe, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep winning.